Some songs are really personal, and Absolutely Nothing is 100% one of those. I said that every song on this album is inspired by a different person, and that's true. Absolutely Nothing is written about a person who I never thought I'd be writing a song about. It's a person that was very close to me, but without getting too detailed, it's also about a person that leaves. This song is about how one night, after having the falling out with the person, I sat down and started to write a letter. Just sort of express myself in hopes that that person will see my point of view and then express theirs. But then there was a moment where I was talking to my mom and I was telling her what it is that I'm doing, and she said, listen, this letter is going to change absolutely nothing. And I realized that I have to make a song out of it because that's just what I do. So that's how the song came to be. And let's go to the lyrics. Sitting around, anger inside, fingers typing up words, trying to revive something that died. That's literally what it was. I was sitting at my desk and I was typing up furiously, like a long ass letter that I was gonna print and mail. Like, it was like a whole thing. Maybe you and I lost each other, or maybe you just chose to settle for another friend. Oh friend, it must mean a thing or two. Couldn't pass that 7-year mark though, not you. Everything we've been through together, I pour myself another glass. I know this will change nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe this time around, maybe this one will open your eyes and thaw your insides. But oh no, I don't think that yet another letter can make this situation any type of better. Or any kind of better. I think it's any kind of better. Oh, what a shame. I've been calling your name. I've been fighting so hard. You've been playing a game. And it's hard to admit that you don't give a shit, but you don't. Now I know. Tables turn and you'll get nothing. Absolutely nothing. It can be really frustrating to feel that you're the only one that's fighting to save our relationship, whatever this relationship may be. It's extremely frustrating to feel that you're trying to reach out and you're doing all these things, but they're not gonna really do anything because the other person is not receptive. They're not open to save this relationship the way you are. They've sort of given up. There's a bridge that follows where you can hear sort of the whispered voices in my head, the thoughts in my head, and for the sake of keeping them the way that we designed them to sound, I'm not gonna say them, but if you scroll down, you'll see the actual lyrics. As I was sitting and as I was writing this letter and as I was writing this song afterwards, all of these thoughts were literally just circling in my mind. This was a long friendship. And the song, in essence, is me mourning the end of this friendship. The letter that I was typing started out as an olive branch, and then I had to sort of take a step back and realize that there's like 3 other olive branches that are just sitting there rotting. Producing Absolutely Nothing was actually a lot of fun. I don't know if you can tell, but in the very beginning and actually throughout the song, you are hearing actual keyboard typing noises. Those ones are not sampled. We actually recorded them in Dima's studio. Like, he has a computer and a keyboard, and I came up to it and we put the mic right against it and I typed, and that's what you're hearing in the song, because it was very important for me to capture the sort of the sounds and the feel that existed as the song was written. The song was literally written like that. Like, I was typing the letter and then the song idea came into my head and I ran to the piano and I started playing that melody that was really dry and that was really kind of weird, and it's the melody that you're hearing right off the bat when you press play. And then the production is also very eclectic. It's very unusual. It definitely is a standout from the other songs in this album, because in fact this was the last song that we made for this album, and it wasn't planned. It wasn't planned to be a part of it because the events that inspired the song didn't happen until much later. But I decided to put it in because they were life-changing, and this album is all about life-changing events, and that's why it fits right in. Though the events of the song are quite upsetting, I am very happy with how the song turned out. At the end of the day, I feel like being a songwriter is such a gift because it allows me to take, you know, a life-changing, really upsetting event and turning into a musical piece that ends up healing me and hopefully healing others. And I know I sound like every typical like sort of artist who's like so up in their head and like, but honestly, just like on the purest level, being a songwriter is so freaking awesome. So thank God that I can do that. And thank God for Dima, who is so talented and who works so well with me, and that we can, you know, take the song and turn it into this like weird, amazing musical piece. So this is Absolutely Nothing, and I hope you like it. And we only have one more song left in this album experience, so I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.